Hello, everyone. This is La Madame. I hope everyone is feeling fabulous at this time. Greetings once again. So, today I will be hitting on the topic of Virgos. Okay? So, myself being a Virgo, what is not to say about a Virgo? There's a slight difference between Virgo woman and man, just a slight difference. I think the women may be a little more tolerable than the Virgo man. A Virgo man male is quite could be quite rough around the edges, to say the least. But other than that, we're all pretty much the same. We think alike. Our characteristics are a lot alike. There's a lot to know about a Virgo. A Virgo is a virgin. It's the maiden of the sign. When you think of Mother Teresa, when you think of Madame, which I am La Madame, then you think of a Virgo. A Virgo is what I would say the madam, the maiden, the one that runs the whole saloon, the one that runs the whole organization, make sure everything runs smoothly. A Virgo is very loyal, okay, to the game. A Virgo is very loyal. They have a lot of loyal characteristics. They like people that they can count on, and they like to know that they're very informative, and we like to put our good knowledge and our good skills to use. So we like to spread on to others, but we like to be recognized for the things that, we do for you. We like for you to be appreciative. So with the Virgo characteristics, once again, we are the virgin, okay? Meaning, when you think of a virgin, how a virgin is pure and, in all sincerity, a Virgo has the same demands as that. We like to know, or we're better at ourselves with being our own unique self. Okay, we have to be able to express in the way that we express. Sometimes it might be through words, it might be through acts of kindness. We may service, to show our gratitude, but however, we have to have a way to do that. And so that's a little bit about a Virgo. A Virgo is very calm, can be very calm. And I think we're like that because we're thinkers. So a lot of times we'll think about things before we do them. Okay, a Virgo has this trait about us that we think about things before we do them. Um, Although we're very quick and equipped, but at the same time, we pretty much get in tune with ourselves, our inside ourselves before we give out to pour out to others. And maybe that's just a technique that we use to protect ourselves, or more likely to protect others, because once again, we're very caring individuals. A Virgo is the type of Virgo you want on your team. Okay, a Virgo is not going to let you down. A Virgo is going to give you as much string as you're willing to, that you need. You know how they say, you can't give too much. If you give an inch, then a person to take the whole darn thing. Well, Virgos are kind of like they'll put their trusting, they'll put it out there for you, and they'll see how much you'll use. Now, if you're using it to good use, then wonderful. But if you get to the point where you're using, or you need more, or you're greedy, lazy, and all those type of bad negative traits, a Virgo will pick up on that. A Virgo will say, "Hey, you're doing way too much. Now I'm going to go ahead and take, what's left back." So that's pretty much how a Virgo is. But a Virgo is very, very is the type of person that you want on your side. Forgive me, it's getting a little noisy outside. But yeah, a Virgo is most definitely is someone very sincere. We're thinkers, and we like to provide the excellent service. A lot of Virgos may do well with certain jobs, careers where we help others, or we're a help to others. Maybe in nursing, maybe lawyers, psychologists are pretty much. That's what I do. That's another form of schooling education that I have behind my belt. along with the nursing. It's like we have to show the acts of service. And that's just how we work best. We work best when we are able to express ourselves and when we are needed in a way, as we're needed, as the world is needing, we're providing. And so, whatever makes the world go round is how the Virgo pretty much, is in their element. So again, like I mentioned, there's a difference, a slight difference between women and men, just a slight difference. Like I said, there's two type of course, there's different types of Virgos, right? Because when you're closer in the month of August, you'll take on a lot of the Leo traits, okay? And this is where a little bit about my personality. This is, because I'm right on the deadline of the very beginning of Virgo. So I'm the end of August Virgo and the very beginning of August Virgo, of September Virgo. So, and so with that being said, I'm pretty much, when it comes to me, I could rock up, I could rock down, I could rock all around. And that's how I am. I'm just really well rounded. I could take anything apart and rebuild it the same way, if not better. And I'm very confident. Virgos can be very confident. Um, we're very cocky and we're very bossy, but we have to be like that, right? Who else is going to be able to carry out, to pull out the best in you other than a Virgo? And so, Virgo, male and female, we both pretty much are thinkers. We're in our mind. We're very good lovers too. Oh, wow. Lovers, we're so good because we enjoy to service. Meaning it's not just all about us and our needs and stuff. We want to know that we are pleasing to our partners in every way. Like that song, I'm Every Woman. It's kind of like bring out the best in me. And we'll just start peeling off these layers and we become the very thing that you think we cannot become. We become it and we act our behinds off. But what's so crazy, excuse me, I got a little excited about that part. But what's so amazing about a Virgo is that we enjoy doing it. So a lot of role playing can go on with a Virgo. A Virgo has an exciting side to them. They're not always serious. When you see a Virgo, you'll think that we're very serious all the time. They're always just so calm and collective and arms to the side and yes, sir, yes, ma'am, and we are that way. But there is another soft side about us. There's a very exciting sign about us. I mean, I don't know if you've heard this phrase where, oh, I want my lady or I want my man to be a freak. A freak, was it freak at night? And a whatever, and a lover by day. Well, we're pretty much that. We're very dual. We're our duality. So we can use the dark, the light, the dark. We can become the bad, the good. We can do whatever it is. We just kind of transition. Okay, and a Virgo works better like that. So again, a Virgo is someone that you want to have on your team. A Virgo is very, um, we're forthright type of people and we're very understanding. We like people to be themselves. If you say that you're purple, blue, you're every color of the rainbow, that's okay. That's wonderful. I just want to know who you are. I want you to be relaxed when you're around me. I don't want people to put up, just be yourselves. If I have to say, if you want to make it work with the Virgo, you have to be yourself. And if you can, don't tell those little lies because we'll already know what you're doing and we'll go along with them. But right when you think that things are you're able to get over on a Virgo, we will retrieve because we love with all of our hearts and we are wanting the same in return. So that with being said, that's the first part of Virgos. I welcome you all to Virgo season. This is going to be a really nice kickoff for Virgos. Again, Virgo season starts today. Oh, actually, I would say yesterday, August 22nd to the 23rd. Anyone born between August 17th and August August 17th and ending August 23rd is considered having the Virgo traits. With that being said, you have heard it from a Virgo. You have heard it from La Madame. See you soon.